everybody, it's Tamika. I am here to share with you guys my glue gun setup. A lot of you had requested that I show it, so I have to redo it anyway because my last one is a muck, honey. So, and I've had it for a very, very long time. I am tweaking it this year because I saw a fabulous tutorial. I'll put the lady's link in the description box. Life Under 50 or Life at 50 or something like that. She showed how she did her setup, and I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I think of that? I was doing the exact same thing that she was doing, only I was using plastic items because they were super cute, and like Daiso trays and Daiso cups and stuff, and it was just melting in my glue gun. My glue gun was melting it. When I turned off my glue gun, it would melt to the plastic, and I'd have to like heat up the glue gun a little bit or use the heat tool to heat it up because it was frozen to the side of the tray. Like, it was just a mess. I'm like, I'm gonna redo this. Oh, I did some research, and the lady had the same setup, so I passed it at first. I was like, wait a minute, she's using glass. So here we are. It's time for me to redo it. I'm gonna make mine a little bit more shabbier than she did and add a couple more things to mine. So, but you'll see the original in the description box. Okay, so what you will need is a glass. I don't know what kind of glass. It's from the Dollar Tree. All these items are from the Dollar Tree minus the glue gun. I think this is like maybe a candle holder or something. It's just a vase, maybe a small vase, really small, really cute. Okay, and then you will need this cutting board. It's a glass cutting board. All these items glass, which is the key thing that I didn't have, and it has little tiny feet on them, little tiny feet that can hold, just elevates it a tiny bit. It's not a whole lot, but you'll need those two items. And then you will need these candles holders, these round heavy duty ones. You just need one of these. Okay, and so that's all the items, the base items. You don't need anything else. This is all you need. But what I'm adding to that are these fastener dots from the Dollar Tree. They're Velcro to help add some stability, and also these felt pads, also from the Dollar Tree. Okay, and then of course I have my glue stick bags, all from the Dollar Tree. All these items are from the Dollar Tree. This is not a paid advertisement. I just like the Dollar Tree. Okay, also in addition to the items that I'm using, you'll need some double-sided tape. This is from Tuesday Morning. Had that in the haul, I think $1.99. And then you'll need score tool, of course, your scissors. And I'm using this Prima Rose Quartz paper as my shabby element. You don't need this, but I'm dressing mine up. Again, you only needed these three items from the Dollar Tree if you were going to make yours. So this is a $3. This is a $3 easy fix to hold your glue gun. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to take the plastic off of this cutting board. And this cutting board is 7 3/4 by 7 3/4 square, roughly. So I'm going to put the pads are at the bottom. See, glue comes right off of this. She's a genius, I swear. I'm using, like I said, this Prima Rose Quartz. I'm going to add some double-sided tape. You can Mod Podge this or add some wet glue or something to your whatever you want to your liking. I'm just going to use double-sided tape because I do not foresee me wasting a whole bunch of glue on this, because that's why we have the glass elements. So I'm so happy that I'm happy that I'll have a nice place, a nice pretty place to put my stuff. And that's the original reason why I had all those trays in the first place. They were so cute. You guys know those cute little Daiso trays. Somebody has sent me one in like a rack or a swap, and it was so pretty, really pretty floral. And we don't have a Daiso here, but I really wanted to use it, and I was using it to hold my glue gun. Well, when I get in a mojo, that glue gun just gets plopped off to the side, or if I'm doing a tutorial or something, I don't have time to make it stand all pretty. And sometimes my stand didn't even work. It just was a mess. Or even sometimes the kickstand on the glue gun would itself get glue on it and just stick to itself. So like I said, a hot mess. So I added a lot of double-sided tape to that. A little side note for this, and then we'll get back to the tutorial, is when adding your cardstock, make sure you add the cardstock underneath the glass so that you can still use the glass in case any glue spills. So that's what I should have done. But for you watchers, put the cardstock underneath and let it show from underneath. You can see it clearly right through. So anyway, we'll resume back to our regularly scheduled program. And I am just going to lay it center on here. Really pretty. It's so pretty. I love this paper. And I purposely left the edges on purpose. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do is set that aside. The next thing I'm going to do is wrap this glass. Take the sticker off. I'm going to, dagnabbit, I chipped it. I dropped my bag, but that's okay. This is a thick glass. Yeah, the lady wrapped it up in like a Dollar Tree bag, like a plastic Dollar Tree bag. I'm like, oh yeah, that's gonna sustain a fall. Anyway, I'm using a piece of cardstock that is 12 by 3 1/4. It is not enough to fit the full perimeter of the glass, but all you need is another piece at 1 inch by 3 3/4, which I have over here, and I'll add some tape to that. Now you could opt not to use cardstock. You can use washi tape to decorate. You can use nothing to decorate. You don't have to decorate it. But you can use ribbon, but I'm just going to use some pattern paper on here. Got a few different options. All right. And take that off. Okay, set that. Okay. I'm going to grab my bone folder here, make sure this tape is adhered. Okay. I'm going to put this piece right center of the bottle, of the vase, and I'm going to cut or take off my tabs. I'm trying to talk low so that the mic won't crack. Alright, and then I'm going to go to the opposite side and kind of center this with my eyeballs. Lay it down. Center it correctly with my eyeballs. Sorry, I feel like I'm super high on the camera. Set it down. Alright, hold on. Let's start this over. I think because this darn thing is at an angle that it's not letting me do it right. Okay. Hold on. We're going to do a new plan, which will be to individually put these pieces on. Not a big deal. I'm just going to change this up a smidge. Let me just see where this ends right here. Okay. We're going to do 3. Let's see what that looks like. That looks great. Okay. And we're just going to do 2 more of those. 3 by 3 1/4. Okay. Now we're going to get some more tape on here and redo that. See, we can fix it. It can be fixed. It can be fixed. Yeah, I don't think it was able to wrap around. because of the way that the candle is angled. It's not a complete square. It's probably why she put washi tape on it, which would have been super smart. Yeah, I think I do have some metallic washi tape I could have used. Some metallic washi tape sheets actually come in a 6x6 paper pad. But you know, I like this paper, and I'm going to make this paper work because that's what I want. Okay, let's try that again. Take this tape off. And cover this up. I won. All right, let's get this one going. Now I can see that these, where'd my other piece of paper go? I can see that there's the missing corners that we need to deal with. It's probably where I can put my silver bling washi tape I really wanted to use. All right, and this goes here. So yeah, I could leave that like that, or I can add some of this washi to the corners. Now tell me we don't have a blinged out jewelry piece now. Not jewelry piece. Glue gun. Hold all right. Let's see here. I need this to be super straight. Fix those in a second. This is an easy fix. I'm glad you guys are here to witness this. Alright. So I'm going to go back over that. And then I'm just going to cut off the tips. Look at that mistake. Look what that mistake made. All right, so now we need to move the stuff out of the way. We can bring this back in. This tray. Now we can grab these felt pads. You only need one. And then the fastener dots, and then we'll need put this here. That's going to just sit at a little angle there on the corner. We'll grab our little votive candle holder, and then I'm using my glue gun. It's Craft Bond glue gun I got from Target, and that's going to sit there. Now the problem that I had with the last one, besides the fact that all this was all plastic and it was getting all mucky, was my glue gun kept doing that. Like I'll set it down and it'll just fall or topple over, but I will put it there. So that's why I end up getting a tray that had like the sides that could hold it. But here's a fix, or what I think would be a fix, is to add these pads to the bottom and then add Velcro to that. So I am just going to put this pad like right here in the corner. Just make sure I measure that where I want it to be. Let's see. Yep. Put it right there in the corner. All I did was just, you know, see my glue gun. Look how that stays. But then for added security, I'm going to add some Velcro dots to the bottom. So I'm going to add the rough ones the one with the corrugated feel, and I have a glue gun over here that I already have on that's hot. So I'm adding the two of the rough ones to the bottom down here, just for some added support. And then I'm going to add, just in case I take my glue gun somewhere, I don't want anybody to be seeing my glue dots at the bottom. I'm going to flip these to the opposite side and just pin them on there so that the adhesive is on the top. Just line them up, and then I'm going to place my glue gun right on top of those. Boom. They're down there. Glue gun stays. That stays. Awesome. So now what you can do with this is, if you want, you can add some E6000 to the bottom down here. I'm not going to add hot glue because that's not going to stick to glass. The hot glue is not going to work. But you can just add a little bit of E6000, or you can keep that there as long as you want. But I can add, I'm going to add the E6000. That's why I don't want to add the glue right now. But add a little E6000 to hold that on there, and you're good to go. That's not going anywhere. You can move that around. That glue gun is steady. So all you have to do now, the reason why that's there is, why not have all of your glue sticks in one spot? And like I said, all of these came from the Dollar Tree. You get 20 of these little glue gun sticks to that. You can add them in there. Now I'm just adding this for this particular one because I'm going to add, I have another glue gun that I use that has the small sticks. Not all the time I want to use these large sticks, but I have a smaller glue gun that will, a glue gun that uses smaller sticks that I'll use for that too, that I can put in that place. But that's my glue gun setup, and hopefully you guys will try this at home. Super easy. Don't forget to check the links in the description box below. I will talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.